Hi folks, I'm going to take another run here at Pearl Harbor. I just played the game and I lost at about card 22 and I'm sort of disappointed in myself. And it's one of those games that when you play it, you lose, you just want to get right back at it. So I think I'm just going to get right back at it. I'm going to try it again. So when you get the game and you get the cards, put the cards in order from 1 to 30, and you'll just play them in order. I'm going to start with card number 1. The reason you want to start with card number 1 is that all of the Japanese planes are going to advance, so you can push some back. Now, I think I'll put this, we'll be able to see that right there. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just put it right here. So card number 1, Japanese expansion. In the late 1930s, Japan had invaded China and wanted to further expand in Southeast Asia, but the Americans were a major stumbling block. All Japanese planes are going to advance 1, and my radar goes from 0 to 1. My intelligence goes from 0 to 1, and there's no dice roll modifiers on this particular card. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and improve my radar. I need a 2 or higher. Sorry, a 3 or higher. 1 and a 2, I don't do it. So I only move it up once this one time. Yamamoto Isoroku. Japanese Navy and their commander Yamamoto Isoroku sets their sight on Pearl Harbor. They want to take out as many military vessels as they can to protect themselves. Japan 1 and Japan 3 are going to advance. No effect here. My modifiers -1. Japan 1 and 4. I think I'm just going to work on improving my radar operator. Right now he's a greenhorn. Now he's a rookie. I want him to be reliable so that now I can start decoding information. So first roll is a 5. He's now becoming competent. And a 2, so he doesn't move up. Japan's surprise. If the Japanese could surprise the United States, they could wipe out their navy and be free to roam in South Pacific. Husband Kimmel and Walter Short shared the command at Pearl Harbor. Japan 1 and Japan 2 both move. No other effects. I think I'll let these planes come and try and improve my radar. I do. I get them up to reliable. Now I can start improving my intelligence, which I think I'm going to do. And it's a 2, so I don't get it. Next card, USS Condor at 3:42 a.m. Hawaiian time. The minesweeper USS Condor sights what may be a submarine periscope near the entrance to Pearl Harbor. Japan 1, Japan 3 are both moving. Radar goes up. Now, whenever your radar hits 5, you're going to push back a plane. 1's got a long ways to go, so I think I'm going to push back 3. And radar goes up. He's still there. Now, I got +1 in Japan 1. +4. I might just take a crack at Japan 1. Yeah, I think I will. I've got that modifier. 1 + 1 is 2. I don't move them. Second one to be intelligence, and I don't move it. I need a 3 or higher. 1 and a 2, you're not successful. 5, planes take off. At 6:10, the first wave of planes, numbering nearly 200, takes off from aircraft carriers of the Imperial Japanese Navy's Pearl Harbor Strike Force, which is positioned 275 miles north of Oahu. Japan 2 and Japan 3 will both move. My radar goes down 1. Oh, so does my intelligence. That hurts. I need to get my intelligence up. I need my intelligence at 4 so that I can start sending some planes out. So I got to work on that. 6, I move it up 1. 3, I move it up 2. That's pretty good. 6, USS Ward. 6:45, the destroyer USS Ward fires and sinks a Japanese submarine. These are the first shots fired by the United States in World War II. Japan 1 and Japan 3 are moving. Radar goes up by 1, so I can push back a plane. I think I'm going to push back 3. I have a modifier +1 on 3, but I got to start getting my intelligence. I need some defense. Right now, Pearl Harbor is undefended. I need to get it to 4 so I can start deploying planes and fortifying Battleship Row. So I'm going to go twice on intelligence. I get the first one. I don't get the second one. U.S. sinks a sub. At 6:53 a.m., the captain of the Ward radios headquarters of the 14th Naval District responsible for defending the Hawaiian Islands. We have attacked, fired upon, and dropped depth charges upon submarine operating in defensive Syria near Pearl Harbor. The district commandant, assuming this to be an isolated incident the ward and a relief destroyer can handle, takes no act. The commander of the U.S. fleet decides to wait confirmation before attacking. So Japan 1 and Japan 2 will move. My intelligence goes up 1. And all Japanese planes are 1. Now, if I get my intelligence to 5, my radar at 5, I can enact 2 cards. One's an aircraft carrier and the other is weather. And I think that's what I'm going to do on my first turn. I don't get it. Second turn, I do get it. So I will enact. I now have these at my disposal. So weather and aircraft carrier. Now, aircraft carrier, we're going to use a little bit different than what I have here. We're going to have it take 6 turns. So what's happened is I've called a mayday. I've got a hold of the aircraft carrier, which is at mayday, or sorry, at midway. So I'm going to count off 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sort of act as a timer. Now this is still experimental. It's different than what I had here. So I'm still play testing. This is an idea that was given to me by Keith Wibbles. So we're going to have a track with the aircraft carrier, but it might be easier just to stick it 6 cards in. And when this card comes up, the aircraft carrier is, in fact, well, let's make it 8 cards. It will be at Pearl Harbor to help defend. So that would be one of my turns, is to do that. The other one, I think I'm going to invoke weather for my second turn. So for weather, what you're going to do is a storm's come in and the Japanese plane J2 is now stuck in fog. In order for it to get out, there's a fog line here. Not sure if you can see it. This is the foggy part of Hawaii. It's in the fog area, so it's going to be held up here. Every time he goes to move, I'm going to roll a d6. If it's a 1 and a 2, the fog is lifted. He's reacquired his target. Everything else, he has to stay there. So again, something a little bit different than we had with the weather card, and just playing around with some different ideas. So those are my 2 turns. Next one, radar alert. 702, a U.S. Army operator on Oahu sports a large formal on the unidentified aircraft heading toward the island. Japan 1 and Japan 3 will advance. Radar goes up 1. Now Japan 1, Japan 3, I do have +1 modifiers. I should probably take advantage of that, but I do need planes in Battleship Row. I think I'm going to push the planes back. With this modifier, the only bad roll is a 1, so I'm going to push both of them back. A 2 would push it back, and a 4 would push them back. So I do push both of them back. Next one, disregard alert. 7:20 a.m., an Army lieutenant disregards this radar report, believing that it indicates a flight of U.S. planes, possibly B-17 bombers, scheduled to arrive that day. So Japan 2, now he's caught in the fog. 1 or 2 of the fog's going to lift. Fog does not lift, so he's stuck there. And Japan 3 will advance. No effect on any of the modifiers. I'm going to try and, first of all, improve Battleship Row. I don't do it. I'll do it again, and I do it. So Battleship Row is 1. If Japan does get to Pearl Harbor, this is my defense. They're going to roll, and I'm trying to get it to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd be safe. 5 and a 6, I would lose if I can't shoot them down. Next, false alarm. U.S. radar systems were less than a month old, and the lieutenant received the warning, thought it was a false alarm. Japan 1, Japan 3, they're getting very close. No effect. Dice roll modifiers +1 and +1 on 2. Now, I can't push 2 back if he's stuck in the fog. And let's see here. I think I'm going to try and improve Battleship Row. First of all, I don't do it. Battleship Row again, I don't do it. Oh, I could be in trouble. I'm not getting some rolls. Card number 11, first wave at 7:40 a.m. The first wave of Japanese aircraft reaches Oahu, having evaded American early warning system. 3 turns this card. So every time you get 2, unless it shows you a 3. And I put this on the first card, and I wonder if I just confuse people. So every time you get 2 turns, unless you see that 3 symbol. So Japan 1, no, Japan 2, he's still stuck in fog. Radar is going to go up by 1, intelligence up by 1. All Japanese planes are -1 modifiers. So I'm going to go for an airplane. I get it. I'm going to get another airplane. I get it. So I have Ace and I have Welch at my disposal when they get here or here. As soon as you get a plane close to Pearl Harbor or at Pearl Harbor, I can send planes to fight these planes. Now, the last game, I lost all 3 dogfights. So I didn't have much luck, and I was done on card 21. So 3 turns. What am I going to do? Did I just do my turns? I can't remember now. I was talking too much. I'm not concentrating. I'll go Battleship Row. I don't do it. And yeah, I forget if I did Battleship Row again. Okay, I'll just stop there. I think I'm supposed to get 3, but I'm not sure if I took my turns or not. I was talking too much. Attack is ordered. Soon after they reach Oahu, the Japanese aerial commanders order the attack on Pearl Harbor at 7:49 a.m. Japan 1 and Japan 2. Let's see if Japan 2, he is out of the fog. So my weather card is done. I can't use it anymore. You only get it the one time. So Japan 1, sorry, Japan 2 is right here. He is now free to advance. No effect anywhere else. I'm going to try and improve Battleship Row. I do, and I want that one more time. I do. So I'm at 4. That's max, which is good. The pressure is coming, though. First wave. The first wave attacked airfields and anti-air defenses on the west side of the island, while the second wave, almost an hour later, concentrated on the eastern side. Japan 1 is coming in, and Japan 4. Radar's -1. As long as it's at 4, I can still deploy planes and attack. I'm going to try and push back 1 if I can. I don't do it. I'll try it again. I do it. So I push him back. I wonder if I should have set a plane after him. Next one. 14, second wave, 7:55 a.m. The coordinated attack begins. Both waves of attack by the Japanese would meet over Pearl Harbor. Japan 2, Japan 4. My radar goes back 1. So now I need to get it up in order to deploy planes. So this is a must. So I basically have to do that. And I do. I get it back up. 15, Arizona's hit. At 8:10 a.m., the Arizona was hit. 1,177 of those casualties were aboard the Arizona, where an arm-piercing bomb struck and ignited gunpowder on the ship. Japan 1 will move, and Japan 4 will move. Japan 4 is the second wave of attack. That's why it started late. Oh, my radar goes down 1. My intelligence goes down 1. I'm going to have to improve my radar so I can use my planes. Don't do it. I do it. Oh, man, I could be in trouble. Oh, my aircraft carrier is here. So now I have access to my aircraft carrier. So I can use this. And when you reach... to play this card, you must roll a 4, 5, or 6. And if I do that, I can shoot down a plane. So I have that in my hip pocket. So the aircraft carrier is in my hip pocket. So if I want to shoot down one of these planes, I can use that as one of my turns. Next one, sub sank. At 8:10 a.m., the destroyer USS Helm fires on and sinks a Japanese submarine in the entrance to the harbor. Japan 4 is going to move twice. My radar goes up, which means I can push a plane back. I think I'll push Japan 1 back. And this goes up once also. No, Japan 2 is +1 modifier. Japan 4 is +1 modifier. I think I'll try Japan 2. The +1 modifier, I can push them back. Yeah, I will. And I'm going to try and get Taylor as part of my Air Force, and I don't do it. 17, second wave at 8:54 a.m. The second wave of Japanese planes, numbering nearly 170, begins its attack. Japan 1 is moving. Japan 4 is moving. Radar goes down 1. And I think I'm going to use my aircraft carrier. So 4, 5, or 6. And I take out Japan 1. 6. So I do take out Japan 1. So he is done. He is out of the game. So that was Kareem Harada. Gets taken out, his squadron. So that is 1 down. Now, the way I'm going to play is that I get to pick who. They still keep coming, but I am going to choose which one comes. So I've used my weather card, and I use my aircraft carrier. I'm playing a little bit more of a hard mode. I'm not going to use a mechanical issue, and I'm not using the deciphering Japanese code cards that are also part of it, part of the easy mode. So I'm playing a little bit more difficult. I still have a long ways to go, though. I'm only 18 cards in out of 30, and I have 3 planes, so we'll just see. So Japan 1 is down. Next one, 18, destroyer hit. At 9:30 a.m., the destroyer USS Shaw explodes in dry dock. Japan 2 advances. Japan 3 advances. I think what I'm going to do, I need to get 2 more planes here, and I don't get it. I'm going to try for Taylor. I do get it. So Taylor will now join my Air Force. So I've got 3 planes to fight their 3 planes. Maybe that will help me win this game. But if I lose one of the dogfights, I could be in trouble. 19, battleships. Most of the damage to the battleships occurred in the first 35 minutes of the assault. Japan 2 and Japan 3 are both advancing. So Japan 3 is there. Japan 2 is there. I am going to send Ace after Japan 3. So that is going to be my first dogfight. So Takeshita Maeda is coming out for Japan. Just move these cards for now. And I'm bringing out Ace will come out for me. So let's see how this dogfight is going to work out. Can I put it? You can see them both there. Let's see. Yeah, you can see them both there. So what you're going to do on a dogfight, each side is going to roll 3 dice. The Japanese always go first. And let's just see how this plays out. First one, 5 and a 4. So he has a miss and a hit, and he has a miss. I have 2 3s, which are misses, and have an evade. So he has a hit, I have an evade, so it stays at 0-0. So nothing happens in the first pass of planes. Second pass, we have a 2, which is a miss for Japan. A 4 is a miss, but 6 is a hit. I have an evade, and 2 and 3 are misses. So again, he gets me in his sights, shoots, but I miss. I evade the bullets. 1, he has an evade, he has a hit. He has a miss. I have an evade. I have a hit. I have a miss. So I hit him, but he evades it. He hits me. He evades it. So still, tough little dogfight here. Nothing going on so far. I have a 2, 2, and a 4. 2 misses and a hit. Not good for me. He's got an evade and a hit and a miss. So I hit him, but he evades, but he hits me. So I have 1 damage so far. Next one, 1, 3, 5 for me, evade, a miss, and a hit. He has an evade and 2 hits. So he fires first. He'll shoot. I will evade it. He'll shoot. That will be a hit on me. He'll shoot, get a hit, but he evades. It's 2-0. I could be in trouble here, folks. I get a hit and a miss and an evade. He gets an evade and 2 misses. So I shoot and hit him, but he ducks out of the way, so it's still 2-0. I got 2 evades, which is good, and a hit. He has an evade and 2 misses. So I shoot, and nothing comes out of it. I need some hits here to take him out. Oops, I think I rolled that dice over. We've got an evade, we got a miss, we got a hit. He's got an evade, and he's got a hit and a miss. So again, it works out even Steven. I'm still down 2-0. Oh, come on. Oh, no. 2 evades. Maybe that's good and a miss. He's got 2 hits and a miss. So he hits me twice, but I'm able to get out of the way. So he had his crosshairs, but good maneuvering by me to get out of the way. And I got 2 misses. I do get a hit. Oh, he's got 3 hits. And that is going to finish me off. So Maeda will stay. That is Japan 3. He will stay at Pearl Harbor. Ace is shot down. So I lose Ace. So I didn't take him out. So he's going to roll 5 or 6. He wins the game. A 3. So I did not lose. So Maeda's still there. And we'll go on to our next card. So Maeda's still here for the Japanese. And we're going to go on to card number 20. Oh, I didn't take my 2 turns. So for my 2 turns, so I've used Ace. And haven't used Welch or Taylor. I think the 1 turn was to use Ace. 2nd turn, let's try and push him back, I guess. 3, I will push him back, so he will go back there. Next one, number 20. USS Arizona. USS Arizona was targeted and completely destroyed. The USS Oklahoma capsized. Japan 1 will move. He's gone, so it's my choice. Japan 4 and Japan 4. So I'll move Japan 1 is any other plane of my choice. I made it 4 and Japan 4. So for my 2 turns, I can send planes after these guys, or I can try and push them back. As well, do I send a plane or push them back? Modifiers are -1, so I can't do that to 3. Well, let's send Welch after Japan 3, which is, oh, Maeda's already fought. And he did well. I wonder if I should go after Fuchida. Fuchida's kind of, yeah, we're going to go after Fuchida. So move these cards off to the side. So our 2nd turn, we're going to go after Fuchida. And see if we can take him out. He's more of a kamikaze pilot. He's got 3 hits, no evades. I am going to get, ooh, this is a good roll. I get 1 miss, but 2 hits. He only gets 1 hit. So I get 2 hits on him. He gets 1 on me. So I am up on Fuchida. He does fire strong, though. 2 misses from Fuchida, 1 hit. And I'm getting 2, 3 hits. So I take him out. So Fuchida is taken out. So that's Japan 4 is taken out. So that's 2 of the 4 Japanese planes. I can no longer use Welch. So he is done. So I only have Taylor left as my pilot. I don't have Rasmussen yet. Let's go on to the next roll. The next card is going to be carriers. The California, Nevada, and West Virginia sank in shallow water. However, the 3 aircraft carriers were out at sea during the attack. Japan 1, Japan 4. There is no Japan 1 or 4, so it's my choice. I'll move 2, and I will move 2 again. And I think I'll try and push 2 back. I don't do it. Let's send... Well, let's use our last guy. Let's send Taylor after him. We're going to have a dogfight. Taylor is going to go after Zenji Abbey. So Zenji Abbey is going to be in a dogfight against Taylor. I need to win this one. 3. It's getting kind of tense here. So he rolls. He gets an evade, a hit, and it's a miss. I get 2 hits and a miss. So he will fire. I will get hit on 1. I will fire. He'll evade it, but I do get him with the second one. So it's 1-1 after the first round. Kenneth Taylor is an actual pilot. He has an evade. And, oh, that's a miss and a hit. Japanese pilot has, oh, it's a miss. 2 is a miss. 6 is a hit. So I evade that one, but I get him. So I take him out. So he has 2 hits. 1 more, he's done. I get an evade. And Taylor gets 2 hits. And he gets 2 hits. So Japanese fighter will shoot. I'll evade. Japanese fighter will shoot. I have 2 hits. I nail him. I take him out. So Abbey is taken out of this match. He is Japan 2, so he is gone. So I'm down to 1. Taylor can't be used anymore. So I don't have any more pilots. All I got is Battleship Row. I can try and get Rasmussen in the Nevada if I possibly can. I think that was my 2 turns. We are going to go on to the next card. Carriers are safe. Lucky for the Americans, aircraft carriers were out at sea. The aircraft carriers were a very valuable ship during this war period. Japan 3 and Japan 4, so he will move. Radar goes up 1. Oh, radar goes up 1, so I can push him back. But then he has a second return. He gets 2 moves. Actually, the 2 moves would have come first. And then would have pushed him back. Actually, no, he would have been there. So, do I push him back? I have to. I guess I don't have any. I can try and get another pilot, but if I miss, I'm in trouble. Let's push him back. I do push him back 1. And do I bring a pilot in to try and take him out? Might as well. Let's see if I can bring in Rasmussen. I do. So, Rasmussen, I recruit. He's now in the game for me. Those are my 2 turns. Oil storage safe. Japanese failed to destroy important oil storage facilities in the island. Japan 1 and Japan 4. I get 3 moves. So he's going to move once and twice. Radar goes up 1. And so I am going to have to do Rasmussen. This is probably the game. Rasmussen cannot take him out. I could be in trouble. So Rasmussen is going against Maeda, who's already fought once. I believe he was Japan 3. So Maeda is right here. And let's see how we do in this dogfight. It's probably for the game right now. Oh, I get 2 evades and a hit. Great start. Oh, he has 3 hits. So he goes first. He shoots, I evade it. He shoots, I evade it. We each get 1 hit. So it's 1-1. Miss. Oh, he's got 3 misses. I get a miss. I get 2 hits. I take Maeda out. So he's done. I take him out. The Japanese planes are wiped out from my Air Force. And this time I defend Pearl Harbor. So I lost on card 22 last time. This time I end up winning. And that, my friends, is defend Pearl Harbor.